Hi, everybody, and welcome back. So, I was just going over the mistress's interviews again after knowing exactly what has happened to Shanann and the children. I thought I would re-watch and reread through the 2,000-page discovery reports and re-watch the interviews. So I was watching this one, which is her first interview, the mistress, and I found it very interesting that she speaks about being sick prior to what has happened with Chris and how she can't keep food down. And it got me thinking, is she pregnant? I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Was she pregnant? Did she find out about Shanann being pregnant and just have a big fight with Chris, and it ended up in Chris annihilating his whole entire family? Was she pregnant? Because she seems to have disappeared right now. And, you know, witness protection sounds pretty extreme, but think about it. If she was pregnant, it would actually make a lot of sense for her to be protected because people would be very, very upset knowing that Chris Watts was about to have a child with his mistress after annihilating his whole entire family. So I was just sitting here going through the evidence and listening to her absolutely annoying interviews, leading the way and over talking with the officer, and not to mention her father butting in now and then. Now, during this part that I have picked out for you guys just to have a listen to, is what got me thinking, is she pregnant? I mean, it would make a lot of sense. It just would. It would totally make a lot of sense to. I mean, think about it. She claims that they were having an affair for 6 to 8 weeks, even though we know that it was going on a lot longer than what she's told the officers. But in 6 to 8 weeks of full on sex all the time, it would not surprise me if the mistress is pregnant. It's just a thought for you guys. Let me know your comments down below, as I'm sure some of you will rip me to shreds for that one. But just think about it. Just think about it.
I'm so hungry.
You should have told me. I would have got you some food. I got food in my car.
It's not staying down. It's just coming.
She hadn't been
up.
feeling good. Not because of any, just
Like, I got sick prior to this
Jim.
whole thing happening, and then I think all of this compounding with the
Stress.
fact that I'm sick, it's just not good. I've not really been eating or sleeping much at all.
yeah. I'm with you. We definitely need to accelerate the case because the more it takes, the less sure that they are of situations. But on the other end, I think if you do just that only,
You tell me what you're willing to provide
is that,
to me, and we'll
is
write
that
it
good
on.
enough?
I just want, like, our text conversation, and then, I guess, our phone call records.
So I'm going to put.
So the time and date of the phone call records, and then our text message.
Could we get photos of him?
Huh?
Could we get photos of him?
Off of
Would
that?
you mind if we got his photos that he sent to you?
Oh, well, they'll be in that text message thing.
So all his photos were sent. There was no apps or anything else used
No,
that you
no,
guys
no,
were
no,
sending.
no,
It was
no.
all just text messages.
Yeah,
Okay. So it'd be an attachment to a text that he sent you.
pretty much.
But
Everything is in the text and the phone call records.
so
Like, all of it.
because we don't have it on tape, we discussed prior to turning the tape on Tuesday, which would have been the 14th of August, you had read some newspaper articles on the 13th and the 14th that regarded this case. You had also had a conversation with Chris at some point during the day on Monday. And on Tuesday, because of what you found, specifically what you said was, and don't let me put words in your mouth, but you found out that his wife was pregnant.
And yes.
And you did not know that prior.
No.
And you found that out via the newspaper articles, and that caused you concern.
Well, I just realized that he was lying to me, and I was like, well, if you can lie to me about this, what else are you lying to me about? And it made me realize that maybe his wife was in danger at that point, and it was day 2, too, and she still wasn't home.
What did that cause you to do with your phone, though?
Oh, what? When I deleted those? I was just kind of grossed out by him, to be honest with you. I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now, but you just lied to me, and I don't want to see this come over my phone anymore. So I removed it.
So you already said, but you removed text messages?
I deleted all of his stuff because he lied to me. I mean, that's what it was. It was the hurt that made me delete it. And then it was the lie that made me start questioning everything else he'd been telling me for the last few days.
And that's when you decided to come forward?
Yes.
Okay. So just for context,
Yes.
when people delete stuff off phones, usually we go,
No. It wasn't malicious at all. It wasn't malicious at all. He lied to me. It just hurt. Like, I had never felt like he'd ever lied to me before. And it was a big lie. I mean,
Right.
Telling somebody that you're in the midst of a divorce and then you have a wife that has a 15-week-old baby on the way is a huge, huge thing. And I was very taken back, and it was hurt. And so at that point, I deleted it. I had a few more quick things to say to him, and then I just got rid of him.